Okay. Hi guys, we are in the studio. Welcome to Alvin Studio, and we have our special guest, Francis Theo. Hello.
Hey, hi.
He's here to pick up some of his art pieces. Yeah, he just worked on making some stamps, and I was doing some background work for him. That came out when?
8th of October, just
Okay.
3 weeks ago.
And they were celebrating.
150 anniversary of the Istana.
Okay, so he's here and he brought his sketchbooks from Nantou and.
And this is my daily sketchbook.
Okay, so let's check out the ones that he did at Nantou. I think it's going to be really interesting.
I think my favorite one, this is one of this, Sun Moon Lake, early in the morning about 6 a.m. So it's not missing on the lake.
For viewers who are wondering, what do you use to sketch or paint?
Okay, I sketched with a fountain pen. This fountain pen is a Fudeni fountain pen. So some effect like bigger area, I can just paint it with draw with the thick side, and the thin side I just turn it around and do all the thin side. So after I have ink out the position and all these things, I do a light watercolor wash. Then I go back again and do some pen work again over the wash.
Okay, so it's ink and watercolor
Yes,
wash.
ink and watercolor wash.
Is there a particular watercolor brand that you use?
I have a few. I have Vincent Newton. I have the Japanese brand
Hobai?
Obai, and I also have one traditional Japanese brand. Somebody gave it to me. Some very traditional Japanese wash, like the Chinese they call San Shui Hua color.
This part here almost looks like a Chinese brush painting.
Yeah,
so
I
that's great.
tape it, so I paint until here. I leave it to have.
Oh, with a washi tape.
Yeah.
Very nice design. Okay, what else did you sketch?
Oh, the next my
Nantou,
favorite
yeah.
is
Oh wow.
this temple here, Zhangsi. That most of the sketchers they are sketching on this side of the in front of the temple because they are sketching over the lake. Look at the Sun Moon Lake. In fact, this one is quite accidental. I went to the washroom, so I come out and say, "Hey, this composition look very nice." So I said, "Put my stove there and sketch this."
Can you tell viewers, it's not like the colorful watercolor that we saw earlier on. It's a blue kind of monotone. Can you tell them what this is?
Okay, this is my favorite ink. It's a Super 5 Atlantic. As an urban sketcher, we always like to use some waterproof ink, so that after that, when we wash, the color will not run. So a lot of people they use ink that is not waterproof. So when they try to apply colors and all these things, the ink tends to run and all these things. So basically, this one is only one ink, two pen, one pen brush that filled with the same ink, and one water brush. And these are the pen. This is the Fudeni. This one is in Sanyi. It's in the province of Miaoli, which is about, you take the train from Taichung. I wanted to go to this place because for two reasons. One, most of the population here, they're Hakka people. So I'm a Hakka, so I just want to go there and to experience the Hakka food there and also the Hakka culture. So I went to Sanyi, and I know Sanyi have a few very interesting landmarks, and this one is one of the.
It's really pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You get a chop here also.
Oh, so everywhere in Taiwan they have chops.
Yeah, it's
So
very
that's,
interesting.
纪念章.
Yeah, 纪念章.
Okay.
Last page.
Yeah.
Last page of my sketchbook. I managed to finish my last page. Okay, this is the Mingsu that I stay. It's like a homestay. It's family run business. The restaurant is in front of this building here. It's on the main road. So this is the where they live. So the family members, they occupy on the ground floor, which is the dining and the kitchen area. And second and third floor, they are open to guests who can book and stay here. So I booked this place and I stay. This is the typical Taiwanese breakfast spread on the table. So I said, hey, why not I capture what the typical Taiwanese breakfast they have. You think this is teapot? No, it is not. Inside is sour bean juice and fried egg. This is fried noodle. This is some pancake, Chinese pancake, and these are the pickles. More pickles here. And this is the porridge with sweet potatoes, chopstick, spoon, and we always have banana for breakfast.
So wholesome, looks really delicious.
So
Did you find this online?
we went to booking.com, so I saw a few places. So I look at the location. So I find this location is quite convenient because it's nearby the museum, and like you want to walk around, eatery shop, and all these things.
This is one question that I always ask everyone that I interview. How and why did you start sketching?
I've been working, so have no time to do any sketching or anything like that. So I always say that I want to retire, then I can start sketching. I make up my decision 2011. I told my wife, I said, hey, I want to quit my job. So I said, you want to take another job? I said, no, I want to retire so that I can start sketching, drawing or something like that. I want to do something I like. Okay, it's up to you. You want to do, just go ahead. So that time I was 61. The official retirement age is 65. I want to do something I like to do. I don't want to wait until when I retire, 65, then I start to do something I like.
What industry were you in before this?
Okay, since after school, I have been working art-related job. I was a visual merchandiser for some local store, Tanks, Metro, Lafayette. Then I work in overseas, in Hong Kong and in Bali. Also the same business, but it's travel retail. So I was involved in display, visual merchandising, store planning, and all these things. So when I came back from Bali to Singapore, I worked with Kingsman, which is a design and build company. Not working on the creative side, I work on the operational side. So more or less on the field job.
How did you hear about urban sketching?
When I was talking to my ex-colleagues, I told her, I said, hey, I'll be retiring end of the year. And he said, so what are you going to do? I said, I think I want to do some sketching, drawing, and all these things. Hey, why don't you join Urban Sketcher? I said, what's this Urban Sketcher? I said, oh, my husband is one of the Urban Sketcher. Maybe you can join this group. I said, how do I go about it? He said, do you have a Facebook account? I said, no, I don't have a Facebook account. So I said, oh, okay, I can open a Facebook. Can help you to open a Facebook account. Then from there, then I asked my husband to add you in. Then once you are in, you are able to see what are the activities they have. They can join. So I said thank you to this friend of mine. I'm glad that I joined Urban Sketcher. That first I enjoy meeting a lot of fellow artists and all these things. Exchange point of view, and we learn a lot of things from each other. Second thing is that it just opened my mind to look at things differently. Not so much of commercially. You do things at your own pace, relaxing and all these things. You draw what you like. When I was working, I have to draw what they like. So it's very hard to please them sometimes. So when I do urban sketching and all these things, I enjoy to do what I like to do. A lot of people like my work. They saw my work on social media and all these things. And also it's a blessing in disguise that it somehow become like some income for me. That people has asked me to do a few work, job and all these things, got commission work and all these things. So I kind of like rewarding. It's very rewarding.
Thank you. Thanks, Francis, for joining us in this session. We hope you learned something or two about sketching, and maybe it has encouraged you. This episode has encouraged you to sketch. If it has, do comment in the description box. Until the next episode, this is Alvin Mark and Francis Theo from
Bye.
the studio. Ciao, guys.
Ciao.